Oh, oh, it fell. Hold on. Where'd it go? Child, it fell down my bra. One of the best things you can do for your family is to start a garden, get your seeds, figure out what you're going to grow, where you're going to grow it, how you're going to grow it, and get busy doing that. You don't have to have a garden bed. You can use buckets like you see the white buckets right there. Just do something, because relying on someone else is giving them control. This is my VASG, okay? A company sent this to me, and when I tell you I've already used it, when I originally used it, I wasn't able to get that piece off from down here, but my husband managed to get it loose for me, and so we are about to get started blowing some of these leaves. I am running behind, the clock is ticking. We've already had some freezes, but it's supposed to be freezing a few days next week, and I got a lot of things I gotta do. Now this VASG right here, it comes with this cord here, which I'm about to plug in, because it also comes with 3 batteries. Yes, 3 21-volt batteries come with this. So when you run out, you can definitely get you another go at it and not have to wait. And so these, I know I ran through and I forgot to charge them last night. So what I'm going to do now is put them on a charge, and I'm gonna go continue with everything else that I'm doing, and then I'm gonna start doing the blowing once I get done. Just some small things, but all those small things add up, y'all. I mean, I'm telling you, they truly do add up. So I'm also going to be dumping out my sweet potatoes and see if I have any. They did die back some, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's something in there, but how big, I have no idea, because it's not the full amount of time. I actually planted them behind time. The cabbage is looking good, but I did buy some 555, which is black cow. So I'm going to fertilize those, and I'm going to cover everything with hay or straw. And it's potatoes in here as well. I'm going to dump all of these buckets, and whatever potatoes I have, that's what I'm going to get. They did grow. They did have like the leaves and stuff like that. But y'all, I don't know. Everything's weird this year. I need to take, these need fertilizer, and that's why they look like they look. These are berries, but they're still good, because as you can see, I have new growth in here. And I hope that's not something I didn't plant. Strawberries look good, but they need hay on them, so I'm going to cover those. They usually, you know, do pretty good over the winter, and I'm going to cover them with hay at the base, and then I'm also going to cover them on the top. I hope I have enough to fabric to go around, or I may have to use trash bags, just cut them and lay it over it. These are going to go in the house, because these are berries as well. They're either blueberry or blackberry. I get this one confused with this one, so if you know, let me know. And then these are sweet potatoes. I know these haven't done anything, but I'm gonna take this whole basin. That's the plus with having containers. I'm gonna take it and I'm going to cover it also with hay or straw, and it's gonna go into my husband's garage, because he has more space in his garage. So this will go in the garage, that'll go in the garage. I'm probably gonna put the strawberries in the garage too. Last time I left them out here, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the garage. And this will go in the garage as well. This will all come out, because these are all potatoes. Either they made it or they didn't. And I'm gonna reuse the soil, add some more fertilizer to it. This is coming out, that is coming out. The cabbage is gonna stay as the cabbage is. They're gonna get fertilized. And look, some of them are starting to like form, so they need some fertilizer. They're waiting for it. My broccoli on this side, I have my collards on this side, and I can look at them and tell that they need help. They need help, so they're gonna get fertilized, and they're gonna get raked in with the 555 as well. and water. I'm not going to deep water them because it is supposed to rain this week as well. This rainwater right here, I'm going to get something and scoop it out and water the cabbage and stuff with that, and then the rest I'm just going to pour out. I have to get some kind of water catchment system going. Something else I have to do is this wood that I have in here, it's been breaking down for a while now since I put this Vigo garden bed together. What I'm going to do, of course, take my dog's ball out of there, but I bought some soil. It's not going to be enough soil, but I'm going to add compost to that. The compost in my chicken run, it has been breaking down for a while now, and I've just been putting it off. All of that's going to go in here instead of over in my compost, so that should help fill that up. And then this bed where you see the divider at, that rail right there, one side is going to be garlic, the other side is going to be onions. And of course I'm going to cut back these little trees, but that won't be today. I'm not going to worry about these little bushes that have grown up. Everything has grown up because my husband has not been able to help me as much out here since March, really, and him having a heart attack. He wanted to, but I would not let him. So I have to find someone that can come in, cut this tree that has overgrown the house. So this tree has to get cut down. It was like where my door is. And then the one on the other side has to get cut as well. It's up over where the sunroom is. I'm sorry I'm moving fast, but I have so much to do. I have to move fast today. Also, I just left Lowe's and I picked up, let me unlock it and I'll show you. Oh, it's a ladybug. I know ladybugs are good for your garden. I also want to let you know ladybugs do bite and they hurt. Okay, so I went to Lowe's. I got a few items. I got this busted bag. If you go to Lowe's, I don't know about Home Depot, but if you go to Lowe's, they have busted bags of anything. They'll give you half off. If you talk to the manager, they'll even give you more than half off. You'll get 75% off. I didn't have time to talk to no manager today, so I just took the 50% off because this bag is like $6, so I paid like $3 for it. This bag was $14, so I paid $7 for it. This is Black Cow. This is the 5x5 I was talking about. A lot of people have gotten away from using the Black Cow. It's never done me wrong, so I'm going to use it. And it's cheaper than the 511 fertilized fish fertilizer. So we got to do what we got to do. We need to fertilize, and that's what we're going to do. I'm also going to start some seeds in the house. I said I wasn't going to do that, so I'm going to actually do it in my garage in starting the seeds because that's where all my seeds and stuff are. So I think I'm going to do that. Just a few things that I want to start. And I'm still going to get me some onion sets. But, you know, it is what it is. So I have that. And then this right here is just some soil, potting soil with fertilizer. It's for containers. And I consider that right there to be a container. So that's my Vigo garden bed. I will leave links down below. And y'all get ready because they're about to do a Black Friday coming up. Either, I think next week, the 14th or something like that. Until December something. So look out for that. I'm trying to walk y'all through all the stuff that I have to do, that I'm trying to do today rather. So these have to come down. All of these have to come down. I started and then I stopped. These are my loofah. And for the person, I sent you an email. I'm going to send you the loofah seeds. It's so much been going on. I have forgotten. All of it is coming down. Even the ones that aren't ready yet, they can still come down. You can see even the ones that's on the ground, these all over here, I mean, they are super big. Some are ready and some are not, but I've seen enough videos to know that I can still pull these down, and they you can still peel these. They may not be as easy to peel, but you can still peel these and get what you need to get off of it. I'm actually seeing peppers out here that I thought I pulled, but I guess I didn't pull. So y'all, I still have a harvest out here that I need to get. Sorry about the ashy hands, but look at that. Peppers all down up in here. And if I'm not mistaken, these are, I gotta watch where I'm walking because everything needs to be done. Y'all, I got carrots. My carrots did not do well, but you know, when it starts getting cold and you throw seeds out, they have a way of coming back. These are my carrot tops. So I'm definitely gonna weed this area over here. I don't even know if I have carrots down here or not, or if I just have the greenery. Oh, I got carrots. There's a carrot. Look, I just broke it, but there is a carrot, y'all. So I'm gonna probably take some of these carrots. I'm definitely gonna be eating that. Over here, I'm gonna pull these out. I don't like give my chickens my tomato plants all the time. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Some people say you shouldn't, so to each his own, I guess. But all of these, they're keeping the weeds down. I'm almost tempted just to leave it there and let the frost kill it. That's what I'm gonna do. That saves me some work. The frost already started killing some of these things, but it's really supposed to be cold. This right here, I'm going to eventually move this once I weed eat the area over by the door by the house, because I want to really start my seeds in here and just sit them in here, and eventually get something to go down here so that I don't have this happening where seeds have blown and now I have plants growing through my fabric. I did not take the seeds down for my beans, which they are ready to come down. Those beans are going to grow back because I'm pretty sure they've all fallen on the ground. Okay, so what I don't have is my work boots. I don't even know what I did with my gloves. I had them in my pocket, but I don't know if I left them in the truck. So let me grab my boots and see what I did with my gloves. Okay, I gotta plug my mic up. See, this broke. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. I'm gonna put it in my pocket in hopes that y'all can still hear me. So, ooh, where did it go? Oh, it fell. Hold on. Where did it go? Child, it fell down my bra. Hold on. Well, not my bra, but inside of my shirt it fell. So that's not going to work. But anyway, oh, here we go. Let's put it right here. Let's put it right. Lose it. Okay? These are some little cheap gloves. I'm glad I bought these little spare gloves because I can't find my other ones. I have to weed eat. I don't know if I'm going to get that done today. I'll probably be tomorrow or whenever. But my greenhouse, that small one, I got it from Lowe's. I'm going to put it right there. So this is not going to be enough soil, but we're going to make it do what it do. It's Ray Charles would say. I am running. I'm trying to catch up because I had no intentions on planting anything. But oh, I gotta take the dog ball out.
People knew her by her will.
Right here, I decided to take my glasses off. Why? It is now 8:18 at night, and I'm just finding those glasses. I had to replay this whole video to figure out where I left my glasses.
Talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone. But she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survived the wheel. Even though she got knocked down, it never showed. Dear Lily,
y'all, the wind got my thing all flipped around. Trust me when I say it was a super duper struggle. Anyway, that's why I don't like recording when I'm doing this. I got the soil in. Here's my shovel. I'm just gonna move it around. I should do like at least 2 more bags of this and then do compost, but I think I'm gonna do compost in here or whatever, so I'm gonna come back to this. I do not know if y'all can hear me because I literally have my mic tucked in right here. Excuse the dirt from my glove on my arm, but I have no way of holding my mic there, and I need to get these done now. So where are my clippers? Hold on. So if these were ready, they would just pop off like this, but because they are not ready, I have to go and get these. So I'm just going to toss them in there as I pop them. And see, they still have blooms on them, but we're going to let the frost kill them. We're just going to take all of this now. I'm glad that I did not put these where I would not be able to reach them. At least I hope I can reach them all. Look at these over here. I'll get those in a minute. Let me get these. I'm tripping over them. There's so many of them. I wish my watermelon grew like this. Have to make sure y'all still can see because the wind blew the camera the last time. It might blow y'all over. Yeah, y'all shaking. Let me close my zipper on my greenhouse a little bit so it doesn't knock y'all over. Listen, these things are like $7, $8 in the store, okay? This one should just pull. This one, yeah, it's so ready. But I'm gonna clip it up here. I don't hear anything, but I know they're in there. Don't know what you can do with Lofah, you can make sponges with it, you can make soap and put the soap inside of the Lofah. So many things. I gotta go on the outside. It's all the way down here. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. You gotta go outside the gate and get So this is my Lofah harvest right here. I decided some of the little ones that I pulled down that didn't have a lot of thickness to them, I wasn't even going to fuss with those. So these are sitting here for now, but before I go in, they will all, even the ones I have that's over here, will go into the garage. So as you can see, my garden has gone to crap. It really, really has, but that's okay. And I even have something growing here. And of course I have the carrots there. So now I'm about to harvest the bell peppers. I even have, I know you probably can't see it, but let's see if I can get it in the shot, a watermelon here that I know is not going to make it because we're about to get this freeze. I have some hay out there that I'm going to use to cover, like with the strawberries and stuff. So I'm just going to use this bucket right here for now. I'm not even going to bother to pull. Well, yeah, I will pull these. Because I'll just leave them. When they die out some, then I'll give them to the chickens or whatever. Over again, and just when you think they're done, here they come, giving you more. Always barking. Little dogs. So I'm using a different camera because mine died. Sounds like it's about to storm. So I have this wheelbarrow with water. This is 5x5. This is black cow. This is a fertilizer. I should have fertilized these a while ago, but I've been procrastinating or just too busy with life. Literally, God is saying, I don't have my microphone, so I hope you can hear me. I might have to do a voiceover. God is saying to me, you can't be telling people to get ready to plant, to do all this other stuff, and you're neglecting what you're supposed to be doing. So basically, I'm just adding this to it, and then I'm going to water it with the rainwater and also with the regular water.
Something like a chameleon at the party, trying to be everyone's type. Look what I started.
What I'm doing right here is placing the 5x5, the black cow fertilizer, around the base of my broccoli and my collards, and then I will take my fingers and get it rubbed into the soil.
Please, Lord, don't let it be 1,000 more. A broken angel in disguise. Still searching for the version of you at my core. I'll swear when I find you, I'll never let you go. I swear when I find you, I love you like you know you deserve to be. You're everything, the best version of me. I swear when I find you.
Now I'm adding the rainwater from the wheelbarrow.
When I find you, put on my makeup soon as I wake up. Tease my hair out to look thick like a lace front. Got some more for healing. These scars from surgery, that's just my luck for being a woman.
This song is The Strength of a Woman. It's not the name of it, but that's what I'm taking from it, because many times we do for everybody and we forget about ourselves. So don't put yourself last on the list, because you won't be able to help others in your life. Make sure you're taking care of your mental and emotional health. Start with sweet potatoes, and I'm gonna pop these. Here's my scissors. I go into my pocket. Put these on. See if we got any sweet potatoes or not. I see some. They're small. Had I started earlier, they wouldn't be small. Oh wait, I got something. I got one big one. I only have one potato that I can use, and that's this one. The rest of these, I'm gonna keep them, and I'm going to replant them. So it's not a waste. I'm gonna save that bucket. Okay. The sun. I mean, it's a lot of worms in here. A few more to do. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh my God. They jumped out there like snakes. Oh my goodness. If I let them go, they're gonna run. But they are in this bucket, in this container rather. Look at this. I think you get some of the best food because you get all this worm casting for free. Uh-oh, look. You got worms all over it too. That's when you know you're growing. That's when you know you're growing. Like, I could replant this, but let me run and feed the chickens real quick. Okay, it's raining, y'all. I'm not gonna finish. I'm gonna get some of it in there. Potato.
I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You meet me where I am, still a high.
Y'all miss me again. I dumped all of that in there by lifting it up. And once again, the wind moved the camera. all of my harvest into this bin here and push it into the garage. But here's where I left off. All of the buckets that I dumped, they're now in this Vigo garden bed. The rest of it's gonna be filled with chicken manure. I didn't get around to blowing the garden, but I do have footage of me using that blower to show you how it works. So this is a VASG. Now normally I use my gas powered one and I have to carry it on my back. I was hoping this would be a plus for me, and it's a plus. So I'm gonna blow these leaves over here where the tree is. Now this is where it comes in handy. I apologize for the quality of this particular camera. It's my old phone. But we are out of the rain. We're gonna put our seed starting mix up here. And, oh Lord, my bone meal waste out. Put all of these in here. And take it in the garage. Even the, what are those? Jalapeno peppers. Not loofah soap, but never made loofah, which is sponges, is what I'm making. And I've never made soap, so I don't even know if I'm going to make soap, but it's lightning. So yeah, that's why I'm under here and about to go in the house. My buckets. Oh yeah, my little bit of sweet potatoes here. I have before 8 o'clock tomorrow night to cover everything with mulch. So you'll see that in part 2. So what I'm going to do now, and that'll be winterizing my plants. Video. Is this locked? Oh, I think it is. Yeah. That's the plus with these. You can lock them. Okay, so I'm going to pull this out. Put it under there so they can get still blocked from the wind, but still get the rain. And then I'm going to lock it back. Why did I move that water hose? Okay, so I'm going to set this over here because I have to pull the Jeep in. Thank goodness I didn't run over the VASG because I forgot to pick it up. I just dropped seeds in there. What in the world? Stop thinking. Okay. Oh, now I find them. Again, we'll tend to this tomorrow. Well, really, it's nothing to tend to other than lay these out somewhere and get the peppers out from down there. So again, thank y'all for joining me on Tommy Bites Homestead. This is my little homestead in North Carolina. I'm growing in gardening zone 8A, which is weird because I used to be 7B when we moved here in 2021, and then they changed the garden zones up. But our weather, I still operate as if it's a 7A, even though when I first started gardening, I was gardening in South Carolina and I actually was 8A. We have a shorter season here. I don't know why they changed us up to that, but they did. And I'm in my husband's garage. I'm about to head to my garage, but you'll see that in a different video because I got to find some things in there as far as growing. And I need to pull out some Christmas stuff too. And these are the cabinets that my husband stopped building on. He said he's going to redo them, but I'm going to see if he redo them and we can maybe make a small kitchenette in our basement. Again, part 2 will consist of winterizing my plants. I also bought a thing to go over here. I had one for down here, but I think it might have tore up. I only bought one, so I may have to buy another one. You know, the faucet thing. so it doesn't freeze up. Y'all make sure you winterize your house, winterize your plants. And part 3 will be tackling this garden, but I'll wait for my husband to come home for that. As soon as I pulled into the front of the house, it poured. So this is the salmon and the creamy fettuccine pasta. One of the best things you can do for your family is to start a garden, get your seeds, figure out what you're going to grow, where you're going to grow it, how you're going to grow it, and get busy doing that. You don't have to have a garden bed. You can use buckets like you see the white buckets right there. Just do something, because relying on someone else is giving them control.
But somewhere along the road, I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place, a new self was made. I'm in between, I'm not quite all, a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be in the struggle, I find the real me. I feel the pull of who I should be, caught between the past and what I can see. The weight of the change rests on my chest. Questions that made no sense. I was a girl